Hey, hi everyone, today we're going to learn a bit about matrices or arrays, and it's another strategy that we can use for multiplication. So last week we saw that we can use repeated addition for multiplication. So here we have four groups, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in each group there's 3 apples, 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. And we know that 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 12, so 3 times 4 also equals 12 because 3 apples in each group and 4 groups. But today we're going to learn another strategy, and that is arrays. So here, what is an array? Here we have 3 examples. An array is a grid. So here we have a grid of apples, here we have a grid of trucks, and here we have a grid of cubes. So it's a rectangle or square. So how can we use an array to help us with multiplication? Here, if we look at this array of apples, we have 3 apples that are drawn vertically, and 4 are drawn horizontally. So we have 3 and 4. So that means it's going to help us with the question 3 times 4. And if you count all of the apples in total, there are 12. So that means that 3 times 4 equals 12. So how can you use an array and draw one to help yourself with the math question? Let's say you have the math question 5 times 3. So we're going to draw our array. So we have 5 circles that are drawn vertically and 3 circles that are drawn horizontally. You'll notice that they share this circle, and you'll always do it that way. Then you fill in the rest of the circles to make it a complete rectangle. And if we count all of the circles in there are 15, and so we know that 5 times 3 equals 15. We'll do another example. So this time it's, if you had the question, 3 times 3. So you could draw 3 of an object vertically and 3 of the same object horizontally. Again, they share this one in the corner. Fill in the rest to finish our rectangle or square in this example. And if we count all of them, there are 9 objects, so 3 times 3 equals 9. Congratulations, you finished the lesson. Thanks.